Termites are silent destroyers. One day your raised beds are thriving with leafy greens, tomatoes or herbs, and the next wood structures crumble under their relentless feast. For gardeners, especially those building raised beds or wooden planters, termites are more than a nuisance. They're a real threat to the foundation of your garden. But there's a simple, surprisingly effective trick that can protect your beds without harsh chemicals or expensive treatments. It's called the cardboard barrier method, and it leverages termite behavior against them while improving soil health at the same time. Today, we're going to break down exactly how this works, why it's effective, and how you can implement it in your garden or hydroponic setups. Termites are drawn to cellulose, but avoid certain conditions. Understanding termite behavior is the first key to this trick. Termites are attracted to cellulose, the main component of wood, paper and cardboard. However, they are sensitive to environmental conditions. Dry cardboard in the open will generally not appeal to them, but when it's moistened and placed in a specific way, it can act as a controlled trap or barrier. Essentially, we can redirect their activity from your structural wood to material that's safe, manageable, and even beneficial for the soil. For gardeners, this means that instead of simply treating or replacing infested wood, you can create a system where termites naturally congregate on a target material that you control. Cardboard becomes a decoy, drawing termites away from garden beds and into a medium that can later be composted or integrated into the soil. Moist cardboard creates a controlled termite trap. The trick is deceptively simple. Lay corrugated cardboard at the base of your garden beds or around the perimeter and keep it slightly moist. Termites are attracted to the cellulose layers and begin feeding on the cardboard instead of your wooden bed frames. Over time, this prevents structural damage while allowing you to monitor and manage termite activity. Now, practically speaking, this works best when you use several layers of cardboard, overlapping the seams to make sure you get good coverage. It's important to keep the cardboard just a bit damp, not soaking wet, but not bone dry either. So it's appealing to termites, but doesn't rot too quickly. You can also pop a thin layer of soil over the top to help stabilize it and keep it out of sight, while still making sure termites can get to it. The cardboard trick, interestingly enough, also enriches your soil naturally. One of the most powerful aspects of this method is that it doesn't just protect your wood, it actually improves the soil too. As termites break down the cardboard, they release nutrients, create aeration channels, and boost microbial activity. This, in turn, transforms what would otherwise be waste into a nutrient-rich amendment, so you're effectively turning a pest problem into a soil-building advantage. Gardeners can apply this by removing the cardboard after a few months or just incorporating it directly into the soil once it's partially decomposed. The end result is improved soil texture, increased water retention and enhanced fertility. A real win-win situation that actually strengthens your garden beds instead of simply defending them. Now, placement and monitoring are, absolutely critical for effectiveness. Cardboard should be placed where termites are likely to appear, typically around bedposts, in corners, or perhaps beneath wooden sleepers. You'll want to check the cardboard periodically for termite activity. Once it becomes heavily infested, you can safely remove it or replace it, keeping the problem nicely localized and under control. This approach, you see, transforms pest management from reactive to proactive. Instead of discovering damage after it's, already too late, you are actively channeling termite activity to a safe, manageable location. Over time, this really does reduce infestation pressure on all wooden components in your garden. You can, of course, combine cardboard with other natural defences for long-term protection. While the cardboard trick is highly effective, it works even better when paired with complementary methods. For example, keeping wooden bedposts off the bare soil using bricks or concrete blocks, selecting termite-resistant wood species, and maintaining proper drainage reduces the overall risk of infestation. Cardboard acts as the primary deterrent and monitoring tool, while these additional measures reinforce your garden's defences. Even in hydroponic setups, this principle applies. Using cellulose-based mats or trays beneath structural wood or around support posts allows you to observe and divert termite activity without resorting to chemicals that could leach into nutrient solutions. The cardboard trick is simple, sustainable and scalable. What makes this method remarkable is its simplicity and sustainability. You're not relying on toxic pesticides, costly treatments or repeated interventions. Cardboard is cheap, widely available and biodegradable, making it suitable for small backyard beds or large-scale gardens. Additionally, the process is scalable. Simply add more layers or extend the barrier as your garden grows, ensuring continuous protection. For gardeners, this transforms pest management from a reactive chore into a strategic, ecosystem-friendly practice. You're redirecting natural behaviour rather than fighting it, reducing damage and improving soil simultaneously. The cardboard trick shows that effective pest management doesn't need to be complicated or chemical-heavy. By understanding termite behaviour, creating a controlled cellulose target, and integrating it into your soil system, you can protect your wooden beds while enriching your garden naturally. It's a practical, sustainable method that turns a potential disaster into a soil-building opportunity. If you found this guide useful, subscribe to Hydrohaven for more practical hands-on gardening techniques that maximize productivity while minimizing effort. Share this video with fellow gardeners and hydroponics enthusiasts, because knowing how to outsmart termites with a simple cardboard trick could save countless beds and your garden's future.